Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. French central banker says digital currency cannot be private. In Paris, digital currency could be used as cash transactions dwindle in some countries, but central banks should be in charge of issuing it, not private companies. Bank of France Governor François Villeroy de Gallieu said on Saturday, spurred by the rise of cryptocurrencies and Facebook's plan to launch its Libra currency, central banks worldwide are looking into the possibility of issuing digital money to prevent the loss of state control over money. Villeroy said the proposals were not a reaction to Facebook's plan, responding instead to fast-evolving technology and some banks' need for digital currency. He added that private citizens could also start wanting an alternative to cash. In some northern European countries, notably Sweden and the Netherlands, the use of banknotes is falling extremely quickly, and they are wondering whether we need to give citizens the right to digital money that is no longer a physical banknote, but which has the same quality, notably the security of a central bank, he told France Inter Radio. Asked whether such digital money could be issued by private companies, Villeroy said, currency cannot be private. Money is a public good of sovereignty. He added that central banks were planning experiments with digital money and that the issue would be studied by the Eurozone central banks. Next article, Ripple says massive global expansion of XRP payments network is launching in 2020. Ripple says it's launching its XRP-based cross-border payments product around the world in 2020. In its latest XRP markets report, the real-time gross settlement company says it will add more corridors in the following regions throughout the year for its on-demand liquidity, ODL. Asia Pacific, Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Latin America. Today, Ripple's liquidity solution powers payment corridors between the U.S., Mexico, and the Philippines and serves more than 24 companies, including Golance, Via Americas, MoneyGram, Interbank Peru, and FlashFX. The XRP liquidity solution launched in late 2018. Throughout 2019, the ODL volume rose by 550%. With the number of transactions surging nearly 300% in the last quarter. Ripple says ODL has the potential to give banks and enterprises a new way to free up capital instead of maintaining pre-funded bank accounts in various countries to facilitate fast local payments. Bank and financial institutions can leverage the speed of XRP, settling transactions in 3 seconds while providing customers with up to 60% savings. Ripple gears up for a fresh recovery, will hit and face resistance soon. XRP's bullish trend line has been breached once after it started correcting down in its 1-month chart, faced rejection above 0.2483. The leading altcoin has recently formed a support level at 0.2140. Recovery faces hurdles above its 200-day moving average line of 0.2247. XRP has kick-started 2020 on a mild bullish note. However, this month seems to be ending with a decline. Today, the coin has started head upwards, though it is still below the 38.20% fib level. The coin needs to strike a breakout above 0.2300 to sustain the rebound. Bitcoin has corrected back to the 8,500 to 8,300 price range after it surged above 9,000 from 7,269 over the last 25 days. Resonating the same to a certain extent, Ripple cryptocurrency has recently seen a pullback below 23 cents after it went above 24 against the US dollar. And in their defense, some of the people still consider XRP Ripple. It was Ripple, then it was XRP, now it's branded ODL, meaning on-demand liquidity, as we're having the liquidity crisis. Quick information for those of you who are new to the space. Notably, after the prolonged bearish spell of the crypto market, which lasted at least till the end of 2019 and 2020, holds many hopes of an ample market recovery. XRP price was as low as 0.1930 in the first week of January, and it took a few spikes above 0.22, 0.23, and 0.24 USD, forming a clear higher high pattern after this strong bullish sign. The currency faced a rejection above 0.2483 USD and sharply pulled back below 0.23. After a steady downward correction, the coin found a support level of 0.2140 yesterday. Today, the XRP coin has again formed a dip at 0.2169 before resuming the recovery. Question is, will XRP replicate the 2019 surge? The 1 week chart largely exhibits the price decline of Ripple crypto. The coin steadily dropped from 0.2485 and broke major support levels, which are between the fib levels of 50% and 61.80%. XRP has already tested support level at 0.2144, the 0% fib level. Yesterday, the coin faced resistance above 0.2245, and today the currency has started to move up from 0.2175. Here, the price has uplifted its support level, forming a lower low. The short-term SMA line is above the long-term SMA line, noting a bullish vibe as per the 1-month price movement. Bollinger Bands are widening, noting a volatile phase, while the MACD line is above the signal line. However, the MACD indicator is in the bearish zone right now. In current updates, there is a possibility either it begins breaking out or possibly moves down closer to 15 cents before it begins its upward climb. Brad Garlinghouse, I wanted to add this. If Ripple shuts down, XRP will continue to trade. After the recent meltdown on Twitter in regards to Ripple's IPO, I had stated that XRP would continue without Ripple, and I guess a lot of people were not familiar with me basically repeating what Brad Garlinghouse had stated, and they couldn't comprehend my point. So either which way, I'm going to share it directly from the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, who recently sat down for an Ask Me Anything, also known as an AMA, session with the company's Senior VP of Marketing, Monica Long. The AMA discussion took place yesterday, Tuesday the 18th of December at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time. If Ripple shuts down, XRP will continue to trade. In the AMA session, currently available online, here's the link. We'll click that momentarily. Ms. Long asked Brad Garlinghouse whether XRP is a security or not. Ms. Long also acknowledges, let's see if we can just set it up, also acknowledges that this has also been a question that the Ripple CEO has asked on several occasions. In his response to the question, Brad Garlinghouse states the following. I think it is very clear XRP is not a security. There is a whole bunch of base layer reasons for that. One of the most important, I think, is if Ripple, the company, shuts down, XRP trades on over 100 exchanges around the world, and XRP will continue to trade. Ripple is one important participant in the XRP ecosystem, but there are a whole bunch of participants. And so we're going to end it right there, guys. Wishing you the best of days. Remember, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Until the next one.